protect our turtles involved in that system. And the whole idea is that the food is better. It's better for us as human beings and our bodies, but it's also better for our spirits. It's better to be local.
Yeah, better for the planet because we've lowered the carbon footprint to get food to us. So we try to take advantage of the local growers.
And even if you're not a spiritual person, like I'm not much of a spiritual person, you're a little bit more right with God when you're in balance and in harmony with everything, as opposed to placing yourself at the top who gets to
Yeah,
rape
name everything.
name everything, rip
Yeah.
the environment for your own, goods and all that. So a very long kind of explanation, but that's what Chipko is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're headed harvest season, so
And we've done a very nice job of inviting wildlife back because we don't mess with the wilderness area next to us. We have a number of protected species. We have eagles, we have red-shouldered hawks, barred owls. We've even had recently, over the last few years, some painted bunting, some indigo bunting. So they're flying through here on their way somewhere else, clearly. But we just love seeing them. That's a great question, Solomon. Yeah, you got it there. ERE, you got it. Solar is becoming very popular, but it is interesting. Oh, yeah. Tell them about that, and then I'll answer Solomon's question about the solar.
So earlier I mentioned that we have a neighbor who has a mature fig tree, and she gave us 3 pounds of figs. This is the beautiful color that comes from those
Look
guys.
at that color, man. That's fantastic.
And I did kick it up with a little bit of chili because I kind of like
Chili our cat or chili powder?
a little bit of ground chili because I like
Yeah, he's hairy.
fig spread.
That in my jelly.
Fig spread to be a little spicy,
Yeah.
just a little bit, because I like fig spread best with cheese and crackers and bread as opposed to like.
Cheese and crackers.
Would you like some?
Of course. You want to show them that?
Isn't that yummy? It's
Yeah.
delicious.
So homemade fig.
Yeah, so as opposed to like the kind of stuff you might put on like your breakfast toast, it's a little more
Yeah.
savory than that.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, you don't want to watch me eat this. It's
Why is it?
Yeah, that's delish.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's. Mm-hmm.
I like that little bit of heat in there. It just gives it a little bit of body.
Not much, right?
Right.
Just
It's
a
not
little
hot.
bit.
It's not hot.
It adds that dimension, so that you don't end up with a flat sweet, and gives it some layer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solomon, I will cook and you will be like, yes, this is delicious. And if Snowman and Krakenwagen are out there, they know tomatoes, which they did not like, and mushrooms, which they did not like, they now love. Because cook them right, start with good materials, it's delicious.
Yeah, we try to eat healthy for a number of reasons. And we try to eat less meat too, although it's hard because meat's delicious. But when I had it was last year when they installed the panels.
Yeah.
We were talking to one of the installation guys, and he said they're installing panels on 5 houses a day in our area, and that's quite a load.
It is. I think that everybody remembers, because we've had some serious hurricanes hit us, especially Irma, that really did us dirty a few years ago. We were out without power for 5 days.
Yeah.
And the thing about hurricanes in Florida, it's like when they're coming the 3 days beforehand, it's gray skies, looks heavy, feels ominous. You feel it in your emotions. It feels so weird.
So Solomon, here is what's happening right now on our system. Let me see if I can get it to focus on
focusing
that,
on your
not
body.
me. Yeah, I'm gonna move my head out of the
Here.
way. There we go.
Yeah.
So you can see we are generating all the power we're currently using. And you'll see a connection with the power company because you have to maintain a connection to the grid even though we're not utilizing power from the grid.
That
So-
power company is also the one that's working hardest against the people that want to go solar.
Yeah. Yeah, and so we generate extra electricity that goes back to the power company. The power company then can sell that electricity.
It's so pretty.
So they buy the excess power from you at a fraction of the cost that they sell it for. So not everybody will be on solar. So they're going to make money, but they are still stuck in the old ways of profiteering, if you will.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But we love the solar, and we have thunderstorms here frequently right now. We're in rainy season and hurricane season, so
Tropical environment, so we get those terrific storms.
we lose power probably a couple times a week. But our solar generates electricity, and we pull off of our batteries that store it.
So, okay, so we can show you actually in Dade City, where we live in Florida, that there is a field of solar panels, and it covers quite a few acres.
Yeah,
and
dozens of acres.
people did push back against that. The way that they set them up, when I drove past them the other day, is they're about at eye level. They're on these platforms, and they're flat, and so you definitely notice it. It's not unseen. But if you can choose the right spot for this, it's not horrible either.
Yeah,
It is unsightly, but it's not like you have every single hill covered with these things.
Right.
And you can also do smaller stuff where it's like on your on roofs and in warehouse areas, stuff like that. You don't have to imagine that you're going to wreck your rural areas with these. There's plenty of areas that have insoluble soil, rooftops, stuff like that you can put. She won. They always do, don't they? You know, made all of his millions of dollars of money through coal. So, of course, he's fighting it. But the crazy thing about that is it's grab the money. It's like a smash and grab. Grab the money while you can, and then screw your kids.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing is a lot of the folks who are against solar are the ones who won't be here to deal with the ramifications of those decisions. So they're trying to grab as much money as they can on the way out the door and leave the future generations to dealing with the consequences.
I honestly think they think if I make enough money, I can protect my kids because they'll have enough dough to. I mean, it's like that. What's that movie that we watched? Was it Elysium?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like that, honestly.
Yeah, we'll move to space and let everybody suffer on the planet. Yeah, I think there might be some truth to that they are presuming that if they can at least amass wealth, they'll be able to weather the storm. I think that history has shown that's really not how it works. I'm thinking of
Madame Guillotine?
Yeah, I'm thinking of a few people who lost their heads over the issue.
Yeah, and you know what cracks me up over that is the people that started the French Revolution in its early